待って！状況なら分かってる！仲間にもう手を出さないで！
ナナミ！
私なら大丈夫！
バカ言ってんじゃねえよ！んなこと言ったら誰が納得！ウソップ！
さあベイビーちゃん、答えを聞こう。
あなたの仲間になるわ。仲間にしてください。
ちははは、歓迎しよう。有能なる後輩しよう。ちはははは。
ショウ、それどうした？
問題やろ。
ああ。
みんなの前から黙って立ち去ることを許してください。
ナミの声だ。
私はシキの一味で航海士をすることにしました。シキはたとえルフィたちが逆らっても絶対にかなわない伝説の海賊。みんなが私を追ってきてくれても命を落とす結果になる。これだけ言っておきます。
なんでこりゃー！なんだあいつ！こんな言葉残しやがって！
落ち着けって。
これだけは絶対かなわねえだと！
やろよ。
さあ。
ちょっと逆しろ。
みんなが私を追ってきてくれても命を落とす結果になる。これだけ言っておきます。必ず助けに来て。
急に入れたいことが。あっちに。
何は無事か。
ペンペンしてる。
なんかしたのか！覚悟しろよ、新西の式。俺たちが本体だ！
ナミ、しっかりしろ。
てくれたな、こいつ。
ナミ、一応飛ばしてみんなで帰るぞ。ナミを頼む。
どこへ逃げようと皆殺しの運命に変わりはない。
俺たちの運命をお前が決めるぞ！チェストピストル！ビリー、力を貸せ！
あなたたちイーストブルーの男に俺は手加減できんぞ。どうしろ決着のザッパー。勝負あったな小僧。
航海士チームより意識そばへ。
なんだ
嵐が来ます。
嵐だとこんなもんか。悪魔の実の能力者には苦しかろうな。が若気の至りじゃもうすまんぞ。イーストブルーもあの小娘も絶望の中で滅びゆくのをあの世から眺めてろ。あれは
あいつをぶっ飛ばす！天まで！
俺は空からこの海を滑る男だ。
お前なんかに仲間も海も気にさせるか！ギガントトール！
ロジャー！
ありゃ。
シキの能力が解除されてるんだわ。
イーストブルーの男に俺はまた阻まれるのか。
In the vast seas of the Grand Line, legends rise and fade, but some names echo for decades. One such name was Shiki the Golden Lion, a pirate from the same era as Gold, Roger and Whitebeard. A man who once fought toe-to-toe with the Pirate King himself, Shiki possessed not only fearsome strength, but also the cunning to challenge the world government on his own terms. His devil fruit power, the Fuwa no Mi, gave him dominion over the very laws of gravity for any inanimate object he touched, allowing him to make mountains soar, ships fly, and entire islands drift in the sky as if they were clouds. 30 years before the events of Strong World, Shiki launched an audacious attack on Marineford, only to be stopped by Garp and Sengoku in a legendary battle that shook the seas. Imprisoned in Impel Down, Shiki made history as the first man to ever escape the inescapable prison, sawing off his own legs to free himself, replacing them with swords, and disappearing into the shadows. For 20 years, he plotted in secret, raising an army of genetically enhanced beasts and preparing to unleash a plan that would bring the East Blue to its knees, a calculated strike to force the world to acknowledge his power once more. When Shiki crossed paths with the Straw Hat Pirates, it was not by accident. He recognized Nami's navigational genius, and sought to make her his personal weather forecaster, an essential piece in his plan to control the seas. But Luffy and his crew would not bend to the will of the Golden Lion. What followed was a battle across the floating islands of Merville, a clash of raw power, tactical genius, and unbreakable will. Shiki's control over the battlefield was absolute: massive stone lions, flying ships, and the very terrain bent to his command. The Straw Hats fought desperately, each member facing Shiki's monstrous creations, their resolve tested against overwhelming odds. In the final confrontation, Luffy stood before a man who had once shaken the world. The Golden Lion's strength was undeniable. His physical power, combat experience, and devil fruit mastery placed him among the most dangerous pirates to ever sail the seas. Yet, despite his fearsome might, the story ended in a way that left many fans debating for years to come. For in that final battle, Shiki, the pirate who had fought Gold Roger, defeated fleets, and escaped the strongest prison in the world, fell to Monkey D. Luffy after a fierce but strangely short fight. It was as if the legend had been dimmed, his overwhelming ability somehow muted for the sake of the story. In truth, Shiki was a force far beyond what the Straw Hats should have been able to overcome at that point in their journey. But this was not just any battle. It was a movie, a celebration of the Straw Hat spirit. And so, for the sake of the tale, the Golden Lion was brought down, a titan nerf.